Hey everyone, I'm here with Yuri Litvinsky. He is the head coach for men's and women's cross country and track and field. He is the second head coach in the second year of the program. Can you talk a little bit about where you were before Missouri Western, coaching, competing, and where you grew up?
Sure. Right before I came to Missouri Western, I was at Idaho State University. Completed 2 years of coaching down there. I was the assistant coach for the sprints and the jumps. And so that's pretty much where I'm coming from. This job opportunity presented itself. I applied for it and interviewed and was lucky to land the job, and I'm happy to be here. Competing-wise, I competed back in 2003 to 2006 for the University of Northern Iowa. That's where I got my bachelor's degree. I was a triple jumper, long jumper, and I had a lot of fun with it. So now I'm coaching. But anyways, I hope I answered your question.
Yes, you did. Okay, so you said you reached out. How did that process work of you coming to be the head coach?
The process took a little while. First, it started with the application, obviously. Then we went to a phone interview, and the next stage was an on-campus interview. I met with the search committee and Josh Looney and the president, Dr. V. I met with pretty much almost everybody and interviewed. And a few days later, about a week after I interviewed here, I got the phone call with the offer, and I was fortunate to land it.
Okay, so only being the second head coach in the second year of the program, I know that comes with a lot of things. What were some goals that you came in with?
Oh, well, some of the goals, it was pretty much unknown for me. To have a specific goal for the program was pretty, like I said, it was unknown. I am learning now, still learning. Everybody on this team, including myself, is new. New to me, at least, as far as the kids that are on the team. So with the goals, I am going to work on that and try to be a little more specific as the year progresses. One of the very few goals that we have right now specific are community service and campus engagement. We need to do a much better job this year with that aspect. On the athletic side, we want to do better than what we did last year. You know, taking on this program. Obviously, did a little research and saw where we were last year at the MIAA championships, and we were pretty much down at the bottom. So going into this year, my goal is to do better this year and climb up that ladder on at least the MIAA. I think we have some great talent on the team that could present some opportunities for us at the national level as well. We're going to have to wait and see how that goes. But I think our women's sprinters, especially the 4x4, we have a chance to do something great. We have a few individual jumpers that can do something great on the national level. On the men's side, I think we have a couple of sprinters that can do some great things as well, and I think our relay this year should be pretty good. So we're gonna have to wait and see.
Okay, how would you describe your coaching style?
My coaching style, that is a tough question to answer, but I think my coaching style is I pay a lot of attention to detail. I like to have fun at practice, but also get things done at the same time. So it's a happy balance of how much fun you need to have at practice and how much can you accomplish. But it's a happy mixture of both of those elements that I like to bring every practice and get after it. I like to pay a lot of attention to how we do things from the beginning of practice. That starts with warm-up, and then it finishes with the cool down. I like to have fun with our kids. I like to get to know them on a personal level. And sometimes I'm a stickler to rules too. So that's kind of, I hope that it explains it a little bit better.
Yeah, it definitely does. So how have you liked coaching here so far at Missouri Western? How have you enjoyed working with your teams?
It's been a transition. I think it's been a positive transition. That's what if that's what I've experienced so far. A lot of the coaching has been done through learning about our kids, both cross country and track. So in the first 3 or 4 weeks of school, I met with with every single one, about 75 people that I got to know a little bit better. And the transition is still going. It hasn't been completed yet, but I think that things are settling down right now, and I feel good about where we are and how the kids are responding.
All right, that's great to hear. That's all I have for you today. This is Bailey Ketchum for Griffin Update Sports.